another move that I thought this whole offseason now, Philadelphia has lost. The 76ers, unfortunately, ever since Meek got out of prison, everything that happened to the 76ers has been bad. Everything has been bad. And it's like, it started off with the burner accounts. I said when it happened, there's no reason to fire him. Like, you're reacting to something that's brand new. Like, we've never had burner accounts because we've never been through social media. It's the first occasion. So, this is when you slap him on the wrist.
Not even that you don't fire him, it's because the fact that...
Right before the draft.
Due to that's my main thing. You don't fire him right before the draft. Mm-hmm. It's because now you're picking players that you know he might have wanted, but now you're bringing in a different mindset that's not going to probably believe in these players. So everyone you drafted right now is pretty much expendable.
Correct.
And then, not only that, he was not the only person or the only team to have burner accounts. So a suspension, time away for the team, something like that, where you evaluate maybe at the end of the season, then you let him go. But you string this along slowly and push it and relax it. But I think it was just way too extreme, especially when the draft coming up.
So they fired him, and then you make the head coach overseer. Like, he's a head coach. Like, and as I mentioned, he's a young head coach. This is his first head coaching job. This is his 4th season, and this was his first winning season last year. Out of all of his seasons as a head coach, he was a scout with the Spurs and an assistant coach. Where do you think that he now can make the decisions on top of him growing as a coach? So now let's get to the draft. The move that he made that everybody's praising, hands down, horrible move. On all sides. Now, so I'll give you reason one. You drafted the hometown kid whose mother works for you. Like, I understand, like, that's nostalgic. I understand, like, that might not be the best thing, but that's the first side. Like, it is nostalgic. It is something that the city will get behind him because he's of the city. Right off the bat, he's from the city. Second side of that, he just won 2 championships in college. 2 championships, not one. We haven't had a player win multiple.
We had a discussion. We said that, like, he's probably one of the players. I said, like, Wendell Carter too.
Yeah,
they're one of the players that just, like, they're NBA ready right now. Like, they can go in and step into a role and
right
really,
off the bat.
Don't you want to win?
He's 22 years old. He's the most mature player that was going to be a lottery draft pick. And again, coming off a championship. Now,
in which he was an assistant. He was not a big part in the first one.
Yeah.
But then he was the main point.
Correct.
In the second.
Yes. Was the best defender in entire college basketball, coming in the best wing defender in entire college basketball. Now, this is where it slips again. Point number one. The Sixers are taking the next step. They're in the playoffs already. They don't need to get development high-end talent. You have Fultz, you have Simmons, you have Embiid, and you have Saric. They already are in the playoffs. They're taking the next step forward. So you need a role player that can plug right in and do what do they need? Somebody to spread the floor. Mikal Bridges is probably the best knockdown shooter in the entire draft. The best. Not one of them or can shoot. Might be the best catch and shoot wing player in the entire draft. Not to mention on top of that, he's the best perimeter defender. That's exactly what the Sixers need. And he's from your backyard. So everything, and then his mother works with you guys already. All signs line up. He's a mature player. He's ready for the playoffs. Next year, he'll plug in and be able to beat Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs for you guys. Then you turn around, you draft the third youngest player. You trade for the third youngest player in the draft, Zaire Smith. I think Zaire Smith is going to be a very good player. But he's what Mikal Bridges is now in 2 years. So when you wait for those 2 years, and I guess you let Covington take those minutes, Mikal Bridges could have been already starting. Like, imagine where he gets when he matures in the NBA for you. We've already seen what he is in big games. He won a championship. Horrible trade. Horrible trade. Second side of this, Kawhi Leonard wanted to come to Philly. Popovich wanted to trade him there. Apparently, from what I understand, the only thing that stopped him from getting Kawhi Leonard was Markelle Fultz. Another mistake. Absolute another mistake.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, I mean, nothing. I think Markelle Fultz is going to be a star. But if you're talking about Kawhi Leonard for
And
like that's all you had to give up. You didn't have to give up Simmons or Embiid.
And then if you're giving up Markelle Fultz and you just picked up Zaire, you're good.
See?
There was a point in picking up Zaire.
And I think that's
the same people who picked up with Embiid and the Noels and just love flooding the same position.
Oh, and in that same trade, when I said when I started this point, the whole trade was bad.
Mm-hmm.
That entire trade. So Phoenix drafts Zaire Smith and then trades for Mikal Bridges.
That's what I don't get.
When you already had for that same position,
Josh
Jackson you drafted last year. T.J. Warren that already played that, which was a lottery pick for you a few years before, gets buckets, same position. Dragan Bender, that's his natural position. You keep trying to force him to the stretch four. He's a natural three that you drafted a couple years before that. You have 3 young players that are already promising at that position. And then you draft Zaire Smith that plays the same position, but no. You trade him for a player that plays the exact same position in Mikal Bridges. And you don't stop there. You sign Trevor Ariza for $15 million to play the exact same position as those other 4 young players. I don't know what Ryan McDonough is doing over there. You fired Jeff Hornacek after he was almost a coach of the year as a rookie. You bring in Earl Watson. He gets into beef with Eric Bledsoe. You trade Eric Bledsoe, and then you fire Earl Watson anyway. Then you cut Devin Booker's best friend on the team when you need what? A point guard. Tyler Lewis is what? A point guard. You just cut him for absolutely no reason. When that's your star player's best friend. Then you turn around and you sign him to a max contract when he's never even been an all-star. No knock on Devin Booker, but that's just poor finances. You let Alex Lynn go for free. That's a lottery pick that y'all get nothing back for. And it's the same GM.
Yeah, Alex Lynn picked up by who? The Hawks, right?
Yes, the Hawks pick. That was a good pickup for them. But I don't know what to say, but Jesus.